The way I see the situation on PBMs, I don't know why the hell they even exist.
If you buy in bulk, yes, you should get a discount. The question here is who is getting the discount? Is the consumer getting the discount?
There's limited federal transparency in the rebate process, so it's hard to know how we can best ensure savings from rebates that they're actually passed on to the consumers.
The challenge that we have is obviously the consumer is paying a higher price, and we all know it. The spread pricing is real. We all know it. The percentage that they're being paid is a very real issue. The rebates are not going back to the consumer. We all know all those things. And anytime we try to step in and say, okay, so let's provide some transparency to find out what's actually how many dollars are there, they're like, oh, that's going to hurt the consumer, as if everything they're already doing is not hurting the consumer.
As we turn our attention more to the role of pharmacy benefit managers, or PBMs as they're called, in the cost of drugs, I'm left wondering why there is so little transparency in this space.
The Pharmacy Care Management Association, which represents the PBMs, includes research on their website that states, and I quote, "High list prices hurt patients who must pay these prices. If list prices were lower, out-of-pocket payments based on list prices would be lower and more affordable." It rocked my mind when I read this. So if the PBMs themselves acknowledge lower list prices would help patients at the pharmacy counter, why would they still place preference on a higher list price product when a drug company has given them a better option for their patients?
We have just gotten a snapshot in time of just how the consumer gets fleeced under these kinds of PBM practices.
Let's speak about PBMs, okay? PBMs, 80%, this is three companies, 80%. The amount of money that they receive and the way they're able to control and classify on drugs to the highest, sourcing the highest drug prices because they get a better rebate. How do we allow this to happen? How do we stop it?
Middlemen have always skimmed money off the top, and it's a matter of how we can try to keep the resources where they're most needed with consumers, not with middlemen.